left.
David Hood with TigerNet. This is for both coaches. There's so many distractions and media opportunities in both playoff games. When you walk off of this podium today, what sense of relief will you feel, or how much relief will you feel that the talking for all of the playoff is finally over and you can just go back to your teams and your coaches and finish up your preparations for a bowl game?
I don't know that you really feel any sense of relief. I think that what you do, what the media does, creates a tremendous amount of interest for college football and college football players. And I think that's what makes this venue a great venue for the competitors and the players that are in the game. So this is a part of it that sort of goes with it and is an important part of it. So I, as much as you all think I don't like the media, I respect what you do and think it's important that we do a good job of trying to help you do your job, because you do a great job for the fans in reinforcing what the players do and creating a lot of interest for our game. So yeah, do we like to focus on the game? Absolutely. That's what coaches like to do. That's what competitors like to do. But so I don't really feel any sense of relief. I'm sort of glad to be here.
Yeah, I second that. I like structure. I like structure. I like to be organized. And you know, when you get into this, you know, I spend a lot of time with the itinerary, and as long as I know, like this, I can compartmentalize. Okay, this is what we're doing right now, and I just believe you try to be great where you are, man. And I'm very thankful to be here. I just tell you, I'm not real excited about playing Alabama tomorrow night, but I'm very, very thankful to have the opportunity to be here. And it's one of the things I try to tell our players, you know, and having been a part, this is my third national championship experience, you know, we all know how time it's just gone. And I think it's important that you breathe a little bit and that you enjoy it. Don't let the pressure of the moment and the situation, you know, cause you to lose any pleasure. You know, have some pleasure too. And so that's what I try to do. I just try to enjoy all of it. And you know, I'm thankful to have the opportunity to have a team that is talented and been incredibly committed and has worked really hard to be in this position. So I don't see it as a relief either. I see it as a privilege.
Okay, we're gonna take two more and we're gonna stay right over here, starting in the middle right section.
Ivan Mazel of ESPN.com. Dabo, you just, in talking about your experience at Alabama, said it's not like now they win it every year or every other year with Coach Saban. You've said you're a college football fan and you clearly know Alabama, but can you give a sense of what Nick has accomplished in the history of the game?
I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, obviously, I grew up, Coach Bryant was a hero of mine, and know about everything there is to know about Coach Bryant. But with what Coach Saban has done, the amount of championships in the span of time, you know, with scholarships, and I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, I really have no words, because it's really hard to do, and I just think that that's a credit to his you know, it's just like us. If we can win this thing tomorrow night, it's not like it's our final destination, like we just, you know, hang up the cleats and walk away. You know, you're always trying to get better, and that's what I give Coach Saban credit for. He's worked really hard. Every year is kind of that season of its own, and you have your challenges, and it's a journey of its own. But to be able to regroup and create that edge and meet those challenges, continue to manage your staff and your roster and compete at the highest level, I mean, it's just unbelievable what has happened. And you know, he came there. You know, obviously Alabama was kind of in a state of flux when he got there. Almost went with him, actually. But he has brought a system and a philosophy, and it didn't take him long to get it in place, but he's changed college football. I mean, he really has been a pioneer and changed a lot of the way things are done in college football and building infrastructure, which I think are great, because now you have young people that have a lot more resources. They have a lot more people trying to help them be successful. So just incredible, the run that they've had, no question.
We're going to take our last question right over here in the same section, 2 rows in front.
Kirk Bowles from the Austin American Statesman. Nick, if you had your pick of any team to play in the championship game tomorrow, would Clemson maybe be the last team you'd want to play?
Well, I think that based on competition, competitors, you want to play, you should expect to play the best team if you're going to compete for a championship. And I certainly think that Clemson deserves to be here, and I think they're the best team, and I think our team deserves to be here, and they've done a great job all year to beat a lot of good teams to have the opportunity to get here as well. And if I was going to pick who the 2 best teams are, I would say the 2 best teams are here. And that's the way it should be. That's the way a playoff should be. So, and I think if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And I think that probably goes both ways for both teams. And so we're excited about the challenge that we have to play against, you know, a great team that has great players. And we know we're going to have to be our best as football players to have a chance to be successful against them.
That concludes the news conference portion of today. We're going to ask both coaches to please stay up there while we're getting the trophy ready for the photo opportunities.